Hey guys, welcome back to some more Star Fox Assault.
Curse you, Pigma. Why'd you run to such a vile place?
Well, that's where Pigma went.
Because
Space Zone.
It's a pigsty.
This is part of Lord O'Donnell's
Generic ruffian.
Hey,
Yeah, can't even give it a good name, just gotta be Ruffian.
This is the Star Fox.
I am Monkey Von Visor.
Hog named Pigma. We don't want trouble.
We don't know about no Pigma or any other fool. And now we know you're Star Fox. You ain't
You'll have to answer to my cousin Cyclops.
you lazy skunk. Let's skin this fox in his
I mean, aren't you Cyclops? Shut up, you.
More guys up here. Come on.
What, you some kind of smart cookie?
My dad. It's about the core memory that Pigma nabbed.
We are
Says
not
it might
funny.
contain the location of the asteroid homeworld. We're gonna get it back, no matter what.
Gateway initiation.
We try to be.
Enemy force in.
We tried
Rob,
to
what are
be-
you typing
we're
on?
So hard.
If we pound them, this is going to become a war of attrition. Gotta do something about those transfer gateways.
So this is a mission that's broke up into ground and air. Because you're gonna do either the stuff in the base as Fox, or you're gonna go out in your R-Wing and just do stuff in space.
Be careful, Fox.
You too, Crystal.
Oh good, that love relationship is still here. We didn't miss that, right? In fact, it's stronger here than it was in Adventure. Adventure was
So it
like,
has
oh
ups
man,
and
I don't want to deal with you, I don't like you. And the game, oh, I kind of like you.
And then in Command, it could possibly just end it horribly.
Oh, Command, she could break up with you and become a part of Star Wolf.
Why am I not surprised?
The endings of
Because let's
Command
face
are
it.
weird.
Well, let's face it, one thing I'm noticing from Assault is that the banter shows very strong character development from how they are in 64. Like, Fox seems a lot more blunt and
Yeah.
kind of very business. Like, back straight to business, no time for any nonsense
Fox.
garbage.
I've made it inside.
Which, I don't know, kind of makes him seem more Falco than Falco.
I made it too.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can see where you're coming from that.
Well,
Like, he
really
really
doesn't-
acts like the leader here.
Falco, look. There. A battleship.
So the point of this mission, you would have to constantly go back and forth between the ground sections and outside in space with your R-Wing. But if you do the ground section fast enough, then you don't have to go out there at all. You won't have to do that until the end of the mission. So,
That's
tip for
good.
playing this one is if you know where all the targets are located, just go fast. Because
Gotta
you'll
go
be
fast.
able to just knock out all the targets and then do the stuff outside in one go.
That is always a good feeling in a game where it wants you to shift scenarios for stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a game that does that really with a shift in gameplay that goes back and forth. And the only thing I can really think of is Eggman Land and Sonic Unleashed.
Yeah, but to be fair, that wasn't very done the great way. That was kind of a mess.
But like, especially with how the final boss goes, okay, flying around, punch the thing, Sonic.
You can use a
Like,
Pretty
that's
much.
kind of like, ground mission, R-Wings. Kind of that back and forth is the vibe I
To
get
be fair,
here.
that's pretty much how the game goes because most of this can be ground missions, honestly. Like, level 1, I think level 5 and level 10, I think the only ones that are just flat out R-Wing only. There's like only 3
Oh, and you-
levels in the entire game that are just R-Wing only, and the rest of it's mixed.
And you're being very efficient with your shooting. I think I've only seen you like get shot in the back of the head twice. The rest of the time you've just been
were saying?
point A to point B. Okay, maybe walking headfirst into an exploding crate, but other than that,
No, I play too much Donkey Kong, I know what to do. Gotta
Donkey
use that
Kong,
hammer.
no man, this is Spyro kind of stuff going on here.
Yeah, that's right, because there's no hammer here. Didn't kidnap my girlfriend, she's outside.
See that side, just flying around,
Doing space things.
being this game Slippy.
Time to no scope.
Which makes no sense. Like, all I've noticed so far is, like, the amount to which you needed to save Slippy in 64 is the amount to which you've needed to save Crystal in Assault, and that just feels very backwards.
I think they
Because
kind of
it's
do that
kind of
just
a
to show
shame.
that Fox is going to be that gentleman to save her, but that's also a giant cliche we see everywhere nowadays.
It is, because there's that fine line of it's good to have a female character to break things up, but the last thing you want to do is turn them into a damsel in distress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that means they have literally no character.
I mean, to be fair, in Adventure, she was pretty much trapped most of the game, so she was more of a damsel in distress there than she is in this game. But at times,
yeah,
you
but
kind
she
of
can
feel like
talk
she
to
can be
dinosaurs.
here.
She could talk to
Yeah, this is
dinosaurs,
her
that's
time.
what it
This
was.
is her time. You know, give her a chance.
Transfer devices left.
Be that hero that we needed to be, but well, this is what 2005 when this game came out.
Yeah.
Was it 2000? Yeah, 2005. Hey, thank you, YouTube Gaming. I'm looking at the video right now, and it said it right there, description.
Yeah, I don't know when they started doing that, but there's part of me that wants to look through all my videos, see which ones it's bothered to tag the games on, and for the ones that haven't, just go, oh, I'm gonna make a tag now, because people on the internet need to be educated. Except without me acting like a snob about it, is the key thing.
Are in a higher area.
There must be an elevator. Find it.
I don't know when they started doing it.
It was like a couple years ago is all I remember. I don't remember the exact year.
I know YouTube gaming as a overall
It's like
niche
right around
of
then.
YouTube. Like, as a niche of YouTube as its own thing, I know it even got its own unique version of the YouTube app. Like,
It does. And if you
started
stream
this
on
month-
YouTube,
started this
then...
year, actually.
Yeah, when you
When
stream on
streaming
YouTube,
became
it just
more
directs you to gaming first.
Yeah. I noticed specifically, every time I use the YouTube app on my phone, because of how many gaming videos I upload, it actually prompts me on using the YouTube gaming app because that came out this year.
Yeah. Which
And I'm
really
like,
is
I
not that
could,
much different.
But I don't stream, and because I don't plan on streaming, because that's again, I'm using the word a lot, but it's a niche that I probably won't get into. I don't fully see the point of it as much,
Yeah.
and I'm just amazed as it is that they can content match the game that's being played when I don't even use YouTube gaming to begin with. I'm just thrilled that that's an actual feature. That's a really good feature that I think. Because it kind of means that when you search, you know exactly what you're looking for, and you can really focus a search if you're looking for a particular game.
Yeah, that's true.
And I was worried that I was just waffling on to deaf ears and then I disconnected again.
No, no.
No, we were listening to you.
I should
Ah.
mention, though, before we get too much farther into the mission, because we're about ready to make... Or we just did. The thing is, if you wait for that bar up there in the top left to get fully filled, you'll have to go outside and destroy some of the stuff out there. Because some of those battleships
Hi, Wolf.
will get too close and start to destroy the base, and it'll also hurt Falco and Crystal out there, so you have to go out and destroy them. But we did it fast enough, we didn't have to worry about it. And now we have Star Wolf returning.
Star Wolf.
Landmaster.
Introduce myself. I am Panther, and always see my
It's gonna be...
Oh, this is Panther.
Yeah, this is the introduction to Panther. This is the first game he was in.
Who is the Star Wolf?
He's the
Crystal?
gentleman of Star Wolf. In a sense, he's kind of like the Crystal in the group, but he also has a thing for Crystal, so there's that too.
Well, that's the thing, because I'm trying to think, how many members were there of Star Wolf in 64?
4.
So it was the Chameleon, Star Wolf, Pigmas, and what's his face? Who was the other one?
I think that was
Andros
also
is-
like Andrew Awakening, I believe, was the other one. Well, let me just check.
No, it was one of Andros's. What was it? Andros's. No.
Well, that's why I was saying Andrew, because he was also, the son.
Before he became the first boss.
Yeah.
Was
Not
I
sure
right?
if come a long way or just generic showboating.
Yeah, I was right. Andrew Awakening was one of the members. I mean, he was in 64.
Okay. Before he just turned into generic reference.
Yeah, he was
floating
kicked out,
enemies.
but they didn't really explain what it was. It was just like undisclosed reasoning. And then Pigma just also was a part of it originally, and also got kicked.
I do love that.
Oh, the reason why is because of his greed.
Direction flip.
Pigma
Every
was too
time I
greedy.
see a direction flip in Star Fox, it makes me grin.
It's so fun.
It is like, it also makes me think of Croc.
Wow.
A little bit.
What a thing to think
Just
of
a
for
little
space
bit.
shooting.
Well, it's just like, I think of really fluid 180 turns in video games. Croc is the first thing that comes to mind, and second is Star Fox. Star Fox does it really smoothly. Croc does it really fast.
Yeah.
But it just, I love games that do that kind of mechanic well.
I know Jarrett likes Croc.
Yeah.
He talks about Croc a lot.
He helped
We
us get a
talked a lot
copy
about
of
it
it
in the
each.
Glover. We talked about it like to death in the Glover playthrough.
Yeah.
I would consider doing it, but I would not 100% it. That's the problem. Is I love Croc as a game, but the 100%ing is just not worth it. It's literally, hey, unlock a new boss. Okay, boss dead. The end. Plot changes
Wow.
in no way whatsoever. You know,
Is there a cheat code to do that?
Because
in
the
that era
PlayStation
they
version
did
has
that.
passwords.
Yeah,
the
so-
PlayStation version has
So
passwords.
there you go. There
It's,
probably is a way, yeah.
it's that typical Crash 1 extra ending kind of mentality of it changes nothing, but it's there.
Which is weird when you say it that way, because if you want to say that for Crash, technically Crash 1, both endings are canon. And that's confusing.
Which is weird considering, you know, Tawna never comes back except for vacant references in Mind Over Mutant.
Yeah.
Wasn't Tana in
Oh yeah, it Crash Boom Bang.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, she was gone for years and randomly brought back for a DS title. I got that game for
Because
free.
Olympics.
I have not
Because
touched it.
Olympics.
Wasn't she also in Crash
I
and Racing?
forget.
Team Racing? I don't know if she was in that one. I think they had another female Bandicoot for like the flag waiver, but I don't think it was Tana.
Do I need to look this up? I mean, well, that's the thing. Tawna's involvement in anything Crash kind of stopped at 1. She was
Yeah.
a
Because she was too
side thing, and-
sexual for Sony. They had to tone her down majorly for 1. And after that, I just didn't want to bother.
I mean, look what happened with Pauline in the Mario universe.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You defeated Star Wolf.
Yep, now they're all dead. We won't see him
Now
ever
they're all
again.
That's enough for now. I'm going to go die.
I mean, this is weird inconsistency because their ships exploded. Yet there they are. They're fine.
Psych, there was a ship inside my ship.
But then where did Pigma go?
Don't you know, Fox? I always have 2 ships on me. Get on our level.
Words do you no justice. I am Panther. Here's to us.
Sorry, Panther, she's already taken.
Who's this idiot?
I love how Falco says.
Forget
Quiet, but what was that? How are you with those words?
How can I resist this
Thank you.
beauty? I believe the comm record will point you toward Vichina. You talk too much. Panther, Leon, let's go. Remember this, Fox.
This is like trying to pull a drunk guy out of a bar who keeps on flirting on all the women. Like, come on, Panther, you've already flirted enough. Let's go home.
He's like an adult celebrity who never goes out of character.
Yeah, right?
That's concerning. That's very concerning. He needs to get a new hobby like knitting or something.
Yeah.
Would have been happy not
Like-
to see that facing
Humble up a bit.
I mean,
We
not
got-
every woman could be yours. Even though you have a rose on your ship, that doesn't mean you are a rose.
No.
Every rose has
bit
its
thorny.
thorns, but even so, it's still Goku.
What? Every rose has its thorns, but in the end, Goku. What?
A rose by any other name is still Goku.